The ANZ Bank has admitted to the Royal Commission that it knew many of its advisors were giving bad and unlawful advice to customers, and it was forced to admit that that advice may have been in the advisor's interest, not the client's. The bank also revealed today it's spending $68 million this year on legal costs alone due to the Royal Commission. Dan Ziffer reports.
ANZ knew that its financial planners were giving advice so bad that they were breaking the law. And it knew this was happening more and more often.
It's the probability or likelihood of systemic provision of non-compliant advice.
But for at least 4 years, the bank accepted the risk.
The Business Risk and Compliance Committee decided to accept that high risk again with another risk treatment plan.
Yes, that's correct.
ANZ directly employs 277 financial planners. In the past year, about a quarter of them were disciplined.
We have exited. We have performance managed 71 advisors in ANZFP just in the last 12 months, and over half of them have exited the business through resignation or termination.
The bank's own figures show instances of inappropriate advice from ANZ financial planners exploded, from 60 in 2008 to 2,810 in 2015. And the biggest problem was whether the advisors were focused on their clients or simply getting paid.
The top high-rated issue from audits in this period is a failure to comply with the requirement that the advice is likely to be in the best interests of the client.
Yes, I can see that.
AMP was also back on the stand today, being grilled about a trio of bad advisors. One, known as Mr. E, charged two customers a quarter of their superannuation in fees alone. AMP knew about it last year, but has still not contacted the customers.
Ms Britt, with respect, you haven't started that process. These two clients don't know that they received inappropriate advice because AMP has not told them.
That's correct.
The focus on wealth management continues this week. In May, the Royal Commission will move to examine small to medium businesses. Daniel Ziffer, ABC News, Melbourne.